All right. Girlfriend's dysfunctional family. All right. Dear Billy Boy, huge fan of the podcast. Thank you. Anyways, I am a male in his early 20s living in a small one-bedroom apartment with my girlfriend. Recently, my girlfriend's mother has received a new job position that's much closer to us, and she is currently in the process of looking for a new place in our area. Oh, Jesus. I am all for my girlfriend being able to be closer to her family. Why? Why would you be all for that? Be all for it if they're cool. I'm telling you right now, do not marry anybody who does not have a cool fucking family. Okay? Because those motherfuckers are going to be in your house. You think you're going to marry her and then, yeah, all right, take it easy. You're just going to fucking waltz her out the door after your wedding? No, they're going to be calling your house. They're going to be coming over. They're going to want to fucking play with your kids. Okay? Those people you are marrying into the fucking family. So right now, I think what you're doing is you're trying to be a modern man, so you're just automatically going like, I'm all for it. I'm all for you expressing your opinions and having your mother be right across the fucking street. Listen, I'm probably projecting here. Like I said, thank God, thank Christ. The lovely Nita has a wonderful family. Thank God, thank Christ, because I know people in that situation, like fucking misery. The misery of the family, like, you know, they retire and then they just move to where you are and then they just come over all the fucking time and they have no fucking clue how annoying they are. And then if the wife doesn't fucking say anything, you got to step up. Oh, dude, fucking shit show. All right. Recently, my girlfriend's... I'm all for my girlfriend being able to be closer to her family as I enjoy their company as well. Oh, shit. You know what? I didn't read that part. Sorry. But the whole moving situation is starting to become a bit of a headache and is starting to impede on our own lives. Yeah, see, you're young. You're in your early 20s. Okay, here we go. My girlfriend's mother is currently in between places and might stay with us during the week. However, this is not the worst of it. My girlfriend has 3 other siblings that her mother provides care for, 2 brothers and 1 sister. Her oldest brother, in particular, is a bit of a black sheep. He is easily agitated by the smallest requests, like cleaning up after himself or remembering to lock the door. He is careless when it comes to using other people's belongings and does not clean up after himself. Well, you know what? That fucker, he can't stay there then. I would be a bit more forgiving if he was younger than I am, but he too is in his early 20s like me. Now, having to deal with a family member like this may not sound like an issue. Dude, this is making... I'm breaking out in hives reading this thing. This is how much of a fucking issue this is. Especially if your girlfriend does not address what a douche her brother is. That's what you need, okay? That's the keys to the castle, okay? If there's someone in, you know, whatever, if you're a woman dating a guy, right? If he has if his sister's a cunt and he won't address it on any level, I'm not saying he literally has to drop the fucking, you know, the C note there, but you got to address it. Okay? You got to fucking address it. All right. So anyways, now having to deal with this, deal with a member like this may not sound like an issue today, but I learned that my girlfriend's mother asked to bring my girlfriend's brother with her to stay with us for a few days. Let's face it, it'll probably be longer than that. After seeing firsthand how he acts with other people, especially his family, I want to say no and be done with it. But I'm sure this will open up more issues between myself and my girlfriend, her mother, and possibly her brother. Yeah, it'll bring up great issues. The fact that her brother's a fucking selfish douche. Dude, you are right now in the beginning of creating your adult life. So when you feel no, you say no. All right? And if your girlfriend gets fucking pissed, then fuck her. Okay? If she wants to break up with you, you know what you did, dude? You just walked away from what... You know what? You fast forward. You're fast forwarding through the fucking nightmare, and you're getting to the inevitable end of the fucking relationship without you being legally bonded to them, without you having kids that half fucking look like her and just remind you of them every fucking time, remind you of her every time you see them. This is what you have to do. You have to listen to your gut in life. Your gut will tell you. You're saying, I don't want to do this, but then what happens is social politeness kicks in. Well, it's only for a few days, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. I'm not saying that you have to say it the way I'm saying it, but you have to have a sit down and just be like, listen, I don't mind if your mother stay here, but I'm not comfortable with your brother staying here. And if she says, why? It's my brother. I'd be like, because he's inconsiderate and he's reckless with personal belongings. He forgets to lock the door and all that. And I don't think he's a responsible person. And just let it sit there. And if she has a fucking problem with it, who gives a... you don't have to be disrespectful. Just be like, I don't share your viewpoint and I live here too. And I'm saying, no, he can't stay here. And then she'll have nothing to say other than, so you're saying you can't stay here. She'll just start repeating what you're saying and be like, that is what I'm saying. And then you let her huff and you let her puff and do all the fucking shit she's going to do. And you don't let that fucking douche step into the house. And here's the thing, dude. What do you have to lose here? Other than your own happiness. You got to put a value on it. Anyways, let me just continue on here. He says, after seeing firsthand how he acts with other people, especially his family, I want to say no. But I'm sure this will open up more issues between myself and my girlfriend, her mother, and possibly her brother, as it is an issue with my girlfriend, and I have argued about it in the past. Oh, yeah, so you've already done it. Yeah, dude, all right. You're already knocked down. You're already kicked in the door. Walk in. What would you do in this situation? I think I've already said it. And is there any sort of advice you can give me? If her brother does come to stay for a few days, how should I treat him, knowing he'd probably just get agitated with me telling him to clean up after himself? Thanks and go fuck yourself. Dude, this is the deal, dude. This is non-negotiable. This is non-fucking negotiable. Okay? This is your life. All right? And he's a fucking douche. And listen, man, if your girlfriend can't see what a fucking asshole this guy is, dude, can you imagine if your brother was like this and it made your girlfriend feel uncomfortable? Would your brother be staying with you? He makes me uncomfortable. I know he's weird. He doesn't pick up. He smells my MeUndies. Whatever the fuck he's doing, you'd be like, oh, that's it. You can't be here. You know? And why? Because you're a jerk off. All right, there's a Super 8 down the street. Good luck to you. You know? I got to tell you this. This might be the old right there, Fred, for your fucking relationship, okay? You might have to throw down the gauntlet. All right, I got to tell you, dude, if this fucking asshole is already making you this fucking miserable, okay? Just the idea of him staying with you for a couple, 2-3 days. All right, are you really going to marry this woman? You going to marry into that with that fucking shit show? And they'll be, you're not marrying him, you're marrying me. We're very fucking seeing. Fuck that until he goes out and he fucks his whole fucking life up, you know? And what happens to you? I'm assuming you're planning on being successful in life, right? Which means you're going to go make a big bag of loot and get yourself a whip, right? Sorry. No, you can have a nice car, you can have a nice house, you can have a beautiful wife, you can have all that type of shit. You know what? You know what cunts do? Cunts think like, well, how come I don't have that? It's like, well, because you didn't work for it, stupid. And they're not going to think that. And they're going to want to come around and they're going to want fucking handouts. And if that fucking jerk off knows that his sister is a big softie, he's going to use her to get to you and all the shit that you fucking worked for. Okay, I'm painting a very bleak scenario here, but dude, you say no, he can't stay here. You know, and if it really comes down to it, just be like, listen, I don't like the guy. Okay? And I just think it's how he's wired because you turned out great. You guys both had the same fucking parents. I don't know what happened to that guy, but he's a fucking, I don't say fucking, that guy, he's just like, I don't want him here. Your mother can stay here. Plus that, it's only a 1-bedroom apartment, you know? So we're going to be on top of each other, and I can't deal with that guy when I'm at your mother's house. Forget about in our 1-bedroom apartment. I don't want that guy here. I don't want his balls dangling in our fucking commode. I don't want his pubes in my shower. I don't want his hands in the fridge. I just don't want him here. I don't want him here. You know what's funny? I don't even know this guy, and I fucking hate him. There's no fucking way, dude. Please, can you please do this for yourself? And this is a great exercise to have, you know, for both men and women. You can flip this around, like learning how to stand up to the person that you're with. You got to learn how to do that. And sometimes you got to have a fight. You just have to have a fight. And there is a freedom to not giving a fuck in a good way what people think about you. I mean, who gives a fuck? If some piece of selfish shit doesn't like you, what the fuck do you care? I'd be just openly, I don't like you. Yes, you. I don't like you. I think you're a piece of garbage. And then when he looks at his girlfriend, he looks at your girlfriend or his sister, you just be like, yeah, don't worry, I already told her. Sir, please don't let him stay in your place. And please write in and please tell me what happened. I don't know why, but I live for moments like this in life. You know? As much as I like making people laugh and that type of thing, I get even more enjoyment telling pieces of shit. No. It's one of the great things. And just the look on their fucking face, because the reason why a lot of pieces of shit are pieces of shit, because people politely maneuver around them. And when you can get that fucking mitt right in their face, you know, put your hand right in their forehead, it's about far enough there, Sparky. Oh, it's one of the great feelings in life. I think that's why God made douchebags, just so, you know, someone like yourself can have that feeling. I'm really coming off arrogant here. I'm probably the douchebag too. Anyway.